Welcome back, my chocolate Nutella waffles. We have crypto's juiciest news once again. Yes, I'm gonna have to put on the bull hat. I know it doesn't feel like it sometimes because you're waiting around for this old season, friends, but you gotta understand, it's like a powder keg. It doesn't move linearly. That's why it's so hard to be a non-believer paper hand scum and actually win. You do not get this easy time where you get to just rock up to the market and go, gosh, it's moving up every 3 days. I'm just going to get in and it's easy. No. Market makes it tough. That's why you're eventually, if you're new to this game, take a seat over there, by the way, keep your pants on. If you're new to this game, you're going to see, oh, I wonder how those people end up holding too long through a bear market and missing the top. I wonder how. You ever wonder how? Well, you're going to have to see it and feel it. Because even before the bull runs, there's nothing that tells you, oh, we're about to start. Nothing. Sometimes we can look for clues, but we don't know how long it'll be this transparent for. Bitcoin is at 51,800. And this is a chart. I'm going to show you the actual fractal of it. This is 51,800 right here, friends. It's still right here. Now, interesting. I saw Blockchain Backer. He put this up, friends. And you're probably wondering, like, why doesn't it just follow this whole way? Why won't that happen? And he's basically, his conclusion is he says, well, it's because Bitcoin's super cycle was this. It was this. This was the correction and this was the finisher. You see that? That's like Elliott wave, bang, that was it. That's basically his theory. And look, man, this is the tough part, friends, because Blockchain Backer nailed the last top. He was like really bearish here and here. So that's why you're probably thinking, oh, whoa. If he nailed the last top, maybe he's right about everything else. But not necessarily, friends, because I just got to show you something, okay? Blockchain Backer, he expected the final alt season. He expected like a big rush of alt season that came in here, but nothing happened. We just died off again. And you're probably wondering, wait a minute, he's expecting an alt season. Yes, because BCB is a very lovely gentleman, of course. Most of his portfolio is XRP. Now, it's not all of it. It's like probably like 30 or 40 or 50%. But he still has like, probably he has some Chainlink. He bought like TR stuff, new stuff that launches. He does things on centralized exchanges. But I'm just sharing with you that there's good stuff to look at for people, but also you can't get trapped. What's the good stuff? The good stuff is, oh, wow, they had a good way of thinking about things. It's great. They have the Elliott waves and different stuff and different unique fading the crown things. That's fantastic. However, big watch out. Just because people nail things right in the past does not mean they continue staying hot. I've reminded this to you thousands of times. I go, friends, just because I nailed something doesn't mean I'm right in this next one. I'm always super skeptical that it's going to be the wrong move. That's why, personally, like I know one thing. No one is getting wrecked without first getting euphoria. That's it. So if the market's like, optimistic or hopeful and moving around in sideways and we poke up a range and come back down and everyone gets a bit happy, I don't really care about that. That's nothing to me. I care about euphoria. All right. If there's no euphoria, I don't feel it danger because I know, okay, we can't wreck as many people and rinse them out. Because once the euphoria people come in, friends, it takes a long time to get them out because they do most of the damage. They're the ones who break all the trends. They're the ones, oh, wow, I'm feeling good. Wait, no, I'm not. I'm out. This thing's not working. These are the people who come in, I want to hold these things forever. They put in 50K, then they'll take like a 20K loss within like 90 days, okay? Those are the people, they're like forcing things out. So that's just the unfortunate reality of it. So that's why he believes this 4-year cycle won't play out. Instead, what he has is, he has more of like this distribution happening here. And I've just put it in red. It's basically this top around here, the April one. So he's saying maybe that's exactly what we're getting like right now in terms of we're coming up. See, we have this like little fake out, this thrust up. That's basically what's happening. We have here. Now, I've got to remind you, this is literally alt seasons up here, smack. Okay, but it doesn't matter. It's going to follow. It doesn't have to follow the exact same path, friends, because look, when's the May rate cut here? So, we could go down and then we come back up and poke up. We actually break this high on the May cut by the US Fed, and then that's actually it. Okay, that's actually the difference. So in a nutshell, his Elliott wave stuff that he was looking at, he says, well, it's not a 4-year cycle again. We just completed the super cycle. Now we're going to have like this basically range. So friends, when I say 80K top, that's basically Bitcoin going sideways on the channel. And I don't know what's going to happen. I'm just scared it'll happen, right? That's it. I'm scared it'll be like this. It'll be like something like that. And that'll just take more time. Also, another thing, we have to watch out for that stock market, friends, because yeah, the stock market's super high. But you know what I mean? Like, I know the stock market's high, but it ain't in the poopy zone yet. Don't forget, it's only Feb. Anything can happen this year, right? Anything can happen this year. But we're in the bull market zone. I mean, everything is just primed for us to pop. Everything. Like, this, literally, you can't argue with this. Even if this does sink down, it's it. But we got to know, right? You got to know this too. The power of the old season, that'll determine the future. If it's really powerful, right? Like if we're booming and then we get some magic blow off in May when they cut rates, and we get some it's like everything's going nuts. Okay, then we're just gonna have to admit, all right, we're probably gonna need 6 months of death. It is what it is. But that 6 months of death, it's not gonna be easy, is it? Because what does everybody want, friends? We want instant gratification. So let's draw what 6 months of death will look like. If I draw it here, okay, this is basically the end of the year. We all want, so here's May, right? We all want it to peak, go down to zero, stay down, you buy, and it goes up. That's what you want. This is probably going to be Capo's scenario, okay? What we might find is, right, you never know, I mean, this could go down. Peaks in May, comes back down, everyone does this. See this? Right? That's what could happen, friends. And everyone's like, oh, this could be it. But that's always possible. You know, you draw these scenarios just so you can kind of flesh out what you're doing now, or what I'm doing for you, is I'm looking at the crowd, I'm looking at the scenarios. Okay, if more people are still uncertain, they don't believe in it, sweet. But if people are taking excess leverage and doing these weird, wacky things, we just have to pay attention. And that's why I'm telling you, where's your portfolio in May? I've already asked a community poll. If your portfolio in May is literally a 2x from here, would you get out? That's something you can only think about. Even if you see euphoria, I know it's going to be really, really tough. And you don't have to get everything out. I'm just showing you, hey man, you could get like 25% out. Is that the end of the world? 25% to stablecoins, just in case. Because you know, if Bitcoin screams up higher, when it pauses, you can buy your stablecoins again and make a lot. Make a lot like Michael Chad Saylor, friends. Michael Chad Saylor gets revenge at the bug eaters from Wall Street Journal. He now has total a $4 billion profit. And this is his post right here, right? He was literally ridiculed for his degen Bitcoin long. Look at this. Michael Chad Saylor bet billions on Bitcoin and lost. You see, so who's this girl? Alyssa Shula. Oh, Shukar. Yeah, you're all bug eaters, man. I already know. She's some like little, probably like feminist girl type of like hanging around Wall Street. You know exactly what types they are. They're just hand-fed information from the government. It is what it is. Not surprised, right? When did you make this article? It was probably like bear market stuff, or coincidentally when Roca Negra wanted to accumulate more Bitcoin. It's all, friends, you know what they do. Now here's the thing. A lot of people say, hey, I doubt that they can just tell people to say these things. Yeah, you doubt that. But let me tell you something. If you were the person in charge of the media comms and you knew, okay, I've got to put these types of vibes article out. That's exactly what you're going to do, friends. That's actually how you control it. No, people within the company probably don't even know that it's rigged so much. Okay, they probably think, oh, I get to talk. You don't know what views they're putting out. You don't know that on average someone else's stuff gets chosen. You have no idea. But you all know the system is against crypto. Why? Because we're pro-freedom. It is what it is. Okay, so Michael Chad Saylor, I wonder if he's going to add more longs. Don't forget, he is adding more longs. He's got 190,000 Bitcoin. He's going for that sweet round number, 210,000. And don't forget, friends, he's going to let everybody down because they're going to have to sell. There's a debt payment to come out. MicroStrategy isn't enough for it. So just be careful. Check this out. The Federal Reserve Governor Waller says that if DeFi depends on the US dollar, then it strengthens the US dollar dominance worldwide. Now, this was very interesting because your friend Somi, he literally said this 3 years ago. But I'm wondering, why are they saying it now? I know. It's because probably we're on the cusp of a bull market and things are going to get more bullish and everyone's going to come in and things are like changing. But don't forget, friends, it's like, you know, they feed you with one hand and poison you with the other. Okay, so they're going to feed you with, wow, US dollar dominance will rise. We are on board with you crypto guys. But then when the candles are deeply red in the next bear market, they say, yes, our version of the US dollar, we're going to ban self-custody. You know what I mean? It's basically going to seesaw over again. But these are just these bullish undertones that come here and there that just you use as like, okay, conviction. We're on the right path here. JP Mosquito says US regulators can control Tether via OFAC. So that's something to do with Tornado Cash and stuff. That's another thing, friends. Feed you with one hand, take it out with the other. Well, this is the same thing. JP Mosquito and Tether. Tether's compromised by the way. They hired the FBI and CIA, friends. So I already told you. Why is Coinbase the chosen one? Because of Circle. That's why. USDC Circle, friends. The US government must own and control the stablecoin that does the volume. Must. Otherwise, they're not signing off on anything. The only reason we got a Bitcoin ETF is because they are completely 100% confident all the business activity is going to go and route through Coinbase, and they're going to increase the volume of maybe whatever USD they want, like USDC, whatever it is, okay? They're basically the cartel there, and they can control it. That's all they want what it comes down to. Fake DeFi Uniswap is going to launch V4 in Q3 this year. Is it going to do anything for the token? Probably not. Don't forget they already enriched them, billions of dollars. And also, friendly reminder, fake DeFi Uniswap should be ranked number 3 on CoinGecko, but now it's like all the way at the bottom because it's fake DeFi governance. You actually have no real governance. There's no proper buy and burn. I just wonder how this is going to go. I know Uniswap won't go away, friends. The network effect is way too big. It's backed by way too many bug eaters. They're literally sleeping with the bug eaters. They're in bed with the corrupt CC. They're not going away. However, what gains are you going to get on there in the future? That's the thing. Friends, you never know. We might even see a rift. Uniswap might make their own chain. Okay, that's what they probably have to do one day and centralize and everything, make their own chain. Then you wonder, like, why even there? Why just use all the other stuff? So I guess we're just going to see, basically, like, the world of cities gets created, you know what I mean? Like, some people can flip New York houses for, like, 4%. Other people want to buy in high growth stuff, try to get like 18% in like some circuit world countries. You know what I mean? Like, there's just different things being put up. And the beautiful part is there's no geographical limitations for you and me. You can just connect to a network. And that's why for things like Pulse Chain and stuff, we're still early. That's the most important part. We are still early. You know who's not early though? Tron. Tron is not early to Bitcoin. Bitcoin layer 2 solution and roadmap for Tron, probably just to get hype from that again, then fade away. So that's what Tron and Justin Sun, they're very, very known for. Any trend that hits popular mass hysteria, they go, yes, we support that. And they're basically just trying to farm the final end of people. But this is not good. Following hype is completely the opposite. That's buying the tops of these things instead of like being early to these things. Have you noticed how Tron isn't like at the forefront of ERC 404, for example, liquid JPEGs, or AI, or the decentralized penis, DPIN, or these other things? They're not doing any of that. It's just, this Bitcoin hype hit mass hysteria. Let's try and go to that city. And obviously, Tron it's been sluggish, slowish. It has a lot of USD stablecoins on it, but that's the thing. A lot of people say, well, how come it has all the stablecoins on there, billions and billions of dollars, but the price isn't up? Yeah, because you can deploy anything, friends. This is why people think, okay, if real world assets come to crypto, the crypto market cap's going to grow bigger, but our bags don't grow up that exponential. So yeah, total crypto valuation, friends, can get to 10 trillion or 20 trillion, but 3/4 of that can literally just be them minting stable coins or an NFT of like a property or a business or a house, and it just trades like in the private network. It never actually trades like on chain. You see, for example, if I mint you, let's say I want to sell you a building, I give you $200 million NFT, you can redeem it at any time. It's literally an NFT. You just sit it in your company wallet. You've added $200 million to the valuation of crypto, but you can't swap it for anything. It just sits there, okay? So it's the same principle here when it comes to Tron. You need people to want the thing to store value. You want people to have this like emotional connection to it. That's why Richard Hart spends a lot of time with the marketing. That's why in the early Hex days, he really wanted to satisfy people, is their demand. I want something that's valuable, want it to grow, because you perceive, say, Hex, Pulse Chain, and Pulse X differently. All these things come together. So that's basically what it comes down to. And a lot of the coin founders, maybe who do Hex clones or any of these other tokens, just don't know what they're doing. They try to always fix the supply side. Supply side is nothing, man. Everybody can do the supply side. Supply side means nothing. We've seen coins, high inflation, low inflation, negative inflation. They can all go good, mid, or bad. All of them. It's all about the demand. You have to satisfy demand. And unfortunately, a lot of it's to do with luck as well. Just the Bitcoin cycle. Okay, so that's basically in a nutshell. That's why but a lot of people don't want to do it. Why? Because a lot of the people come into crypto, they're not good salesmen. They're not good at communicating. They're not good at making videos or marketing or fonts or logos. You need bigger and bigger teams. And if you're like that, you're a bit of like an eccentric, extrovert person. And most of the time, you're already running a business in the real world like that. And you don't need to come into crypto. So the people who do come into crypto, we're basically like nerds. We're nerds who like live in like World of Warcraft type of world and like, you know, subculture reality. So that's why on average, when you see someone like Richard Hart, like, oh, it really stands out. But there are many people out there like him in the rest of the world. It's just that they're doing all these other random marketing things and just other different industries, you know. It's just that he shines so uniquely in crypto land, right? And there's other people like there too, other entrepreneurs as well. But now you get to see basically why it's also tough for one person to do everything, because you're very rare for someone to have the technical stuff and know how to like speak to people and like debate and all these things. Very, very unique. Okay. Also got to tell you, I recently bought some UpX. Now, friends, I don't think I'm going to make a lottery ticket video just for absolutely everything now. There's just too many. It is what it is, man. It's either all going up together or down together. It's just take your shot now. But UpX is a bit unique, friends, because it's literally leverage on Pulse. Either Pulse or PulseX. They have a vault on liquid loans. If the price drops, they open up another vault and they buy more of the coin. And it's got like a $38 billion Pulse in the treasury. So that's all it's doing. It's literally just leverage. It's full on. It's like you hired a monkey to go, okay, if Pulse Chain drops, open up a loan, borrow on the collateral, a certain amount, and then go buy this token. It is what it is. It's literally, that's what they're doing. Now, I'm just going to show you the quick rundown on it. This is the chart. This is the UpX Pulse ratio. You see it came all the way down. You can see it's like it's super leverage, friends. It literally, it's a multiplier on Pulse going up. So it goes really good on the way up. You get crushed on the way down. This thing's down 80%. Okay, so you can already see, right? If Pulse Chain slows down, it drops 80%. But it's a lottery ticket, man. It's a lottery ticket. You're betting on everything succeeding anyway. Downside, you lose everything. Once again, warning. Literally everything, friends, in crypto, that's your downside, all right? I will not ever shy away from that. I don't care if it's an ICO. I don't care what it is. Yeah, even in Bitcoin. Okay, your downside, oh, you lose everything. Sweet. You know what's funny? People, when I tell them that, sometimes people will say, oh, you're not selling it to me good. I don't want to participate then. Okay, good. Leave. No one cares. We'll get rich without you. We're already making multiple people's salaries in a heartbeat, so who cares? We don't need you. Literally, it's growing without you, trying to help you. Okay, you want to listen? Okay, sweet. You can come ask me about everything at the top. So that's when it comes down to it. The upside on this, if it works out, is 11x on Pulse. That's what I like, friends. Just a friendly reminder. Okay. I will never post any freaking chart where I'm buying such that it's less than like a 3x or 4x up, 300 or 400%. Okay, I'm literally looking for home runs. That's it. I only look for home runs. So this is the interesting part. Even though I'll say this 1,000 times, I make a video, there's always some dude commenting or just someone out there saying, oh, I know what it is. You shill it and then it goes up 50% and you dump. Like, bro, did you watch the freaking video? At what point is a 50% enticing anyone in a freaking $2 lottery ticket equivalent? Okay, it's not enticing anyone. You need to literally hit a home run. Maybe you get 11x on your Pulse. Maybe Pulse goes on to do a 30x. That's a 300x from your initial unit. If that works out. Yeah, if it doesn't work out, sweet. Well, you're trying to make 100 to 300 on the multiplier every single time. Okay, if that's not enticing for you, okay, sweet. We'll go play something else. Okay, so I explained here they have the liquid loan vault and it's down up here. If it goes up here, that's 11x. That's nice. What's your downside? Of course, you lose everything. What if we go into extended bear market? It is what it is. But just noticing that, you can look up the mechanics, friends. Just they get a vault. They got liquid loans. They go buy this token. It's crazy. You're probably wondering, hey, what happens in a bear market? Do you really want to know what happens in a bear market? In a bear market, this thing keeps opening infinite vaults and probably just dies off, full retrace, because everybody is desperate for liquidity. That's what would happen, right? Everybody owning it. There'll be really, really weak paper hands who have other leverage positions. They'll just be falling over each other to get out of this. And same as Pulse and PulseX and Hex and every single coin, just to pay their liquid loans off or any other loan off out there. That's every bear market. That's literally everything in crypto. We just saw this over an 18-month period, right, in crypto. Also, friendly reminder, friends, I will be doing an ICO soon. So I've just spoken to one of the team members at Station X. So Station X is a DAO platform. It's a DAO platform. And it's actually very cool, friends, because they let you do fundraising, decentralized fundraising, which I know it's gonna start off great, isn't it? And then it's gonna end up with being just freaking scammers everywhere. You already know how that is, unfortunately. But there's gonna be like KYC options and all these other things to do it. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna quickly show you what the platform looks like. So I will just go to like this Station X website. Okay, that's this app does that. You don't have to do anything right now, but basically somebody out there, I don't know who it is, friends, someone can make a wallet. And then you paste the link and everyone has access to it. It's on Polygon network, right? You can do mainnet Ethereum. I don't want to do mainnet Ethereum. You know why? It's too expensive. By the way, I've asked them as well to support Pulse Chain. They will be doing it. Just take a bit of time. Not that much time, but you can I'll put in maybe as little as like $5 minimum entry. And once again, warning, if it goes to zero, literally on you. Okay, it's going to be a fundraising DAO. The money comes in. This is the best part. The team who we're giving the ICO money to, right, we get tokens on the platform and you can basically redeem it. I think I can redeem, there's a button to redeem. So everybody gets their own tokens. You get your own token share and then that team can distribute money, tokens into the pool. So then what they can do is they will send, you know, like 5% of the distribution. Let's say because remember, friends, it's a milestone unlock. We don't get, it's not like you wait 3 months, you get 90% of your coins. Unfortunately, it's not like that. No, they actually have to hit targets of TVL, which is money locked into their protocol. Okay. So as they hit certain targets, they send the coins into the treasury and then it's literally there. And then I can just basically distribute and it just distributes to every single wallet and everybody's got it. So that'll be fantastic once it works out. I don't know what the maximum contribution thing's going to be, but it is really cool that these things are able to be done, be able to speak about that more. I am not doing more of these just for the sake of it because I'm still sussing out how much time this thing takes because friends, I've got to have meetings, multiple meetings, there's terms and conditions. I don't want to read all this stuff. I don't need any of this. It's literally starting to piss me off a bit, okay? Because now I don't have to deal with people. People start whinging me, asking me the same questions. That part's coming in later. And people who just don't even read instructions, okay? So you can really tell I'm starting to get the shits already with problems that don't even exist yet, okay? Because it's just so much easier, man. Just go buy low, shut your mouth, come back. You know what I mean? And come back in 12 months. So with these though, it'll be very, very early. For the whole premise of these, remember, being in early is the most important part. So I'm gonna basically be giving like a 10% commission for me. So instead of a 2 million market cap, you get in at 2.2 million. And that's basically, it is what it is. And I don't really know, friends. I know I'm making all these like people nervous, but I'm gonna tell you again, we can get rugged. That's it. I'm not apologizing what any single freaking dollar we give, it can literally go to zero. I'm participating. I don't know how many other people out there. That's it. I don't want to get rugged. That's literally it. Everything in crypto, you get rugged there. Don't apologize. Don't cry. Whatever it is, what it is. I know some people still, I know this bottom 5% of society, friends, full on drinking soy milk, have to blame everybody else, but it is for it is. Now, if this thing starts to piss me off more, I'm literally just going to slap on a membership fee, bring my community in, and sweet. You don't want to pay? Go on, hang on with everybody else, and everybody else who wants to be committed can do that. So we're just going to see how we roll. I'm just very iffy as well because in these ICO things, friends, there's two modes. There's either nothing fills, which means you're early, and then everything fills, which means you're late. Once that happens, it's like, uh-oh. Okay, that it is what it is. And there's more and more demand for people to come in, and then people who are entitled come in here and there. Okay, so I'll be doing that wallet thing soon here and there. Please. Okay, a lot of people got to clarify as well. What's a lottery ticket, friends? Lottery ticket is literally, if you lost this money, you don't even remember in a month. You understand? You don't remember. That's what it is. Percentage-wise, not financial advice, it would be between 0.05%, you know, so from 0.05 to 0.1 around there, up to max 1%. So if someone had 100 grand, perhaps it's anywhere from, you know, you could do 50 to 100 bucks, up to max $1,000, right? So if 10% of your portfolio is lottery, you got 10 grand to throw in a lottery at a certain point. Yeah, you might say, hey, don't do it on one project, friends. Don't even do it on, not even 3 or 5 projects isn't enough. Okay, try to do like 10 to 30. That's the range. Okay, 10. I'd honestly don't just do 10 as well, because what you'll find is you'll pick 10 and then more new, cool, easier degen things come up later on, and you haven't really accounted for these. Okay, so just try and help you out with portfolio management. And guess what? If every single lottery went to 0, it doesn't matter. You still got 90% of your core bags, and many people are claiming they're going to go 1000x anyway, so you win no matter what. Okay, make sure you like, subscribe, bell button, or catch you soon.